Hey Olivia, hope you had a good morning. So this morning I just traded EVK. Um, I didn't see anything else that really caught my eye. NSCO had a decent play, but it was earlier, and since I didn't get to my computer until like I'd say about 8:45 or so, um, I think NSCO played around 8. Um, but anyways, um, drew some supports and resistance off the highs. Low candle. It didn't hit the bottom of this. I liked where it consolidated there, and then this tap. So I went ahead and drew the line through those two. I think I drew this line a little bit later, but the last red candle, it kind of tapped there at 8 o'clock. I know those aren't, I don't like to base it off that, but anyways, I ran it through there. So I figured this was kind of the range I was looking at for it to maybe break. We'll zoom in here so we can see this volume better. So it was flagging a little bit here. This was an anxious entry. I should have entered as it broke below this bottom of this candle, but I entered there. I put my stop at the high of that candle, 628. I let it breathe for a second and then quick got out. I kind of failed that area a few times, so I went in another time as it was breaking the low of this red candle. I thought the volume was kind of headed in the right direction, but it wasn't. And I didn't want to hold this through the highs, so I covered in anticipation, and it did end up breaking. Not by much. I drew this ascending support level here, and when it finally broke, it broke barely, but I got a starter right there. It was staying below the line, breaking some lows. I wanted to really see it break 615 there, and when it finally broke 615, I added for my full position. Glad to see it break the VWAP. On market open, it flushed down, popped up at the end, and it was bouncing around in here a lot. I was a little nervous because I thought maybe it was just a bounce of VWAP and it would get more momentum up, but I mean, my risk was still set for it to play up to like the 650s, and I thought that'd probably be a good resistance level too. It was a little nerving, at market open because things can move so fast, but I definitely needed to let it breathe some. And it bounced around the VWAP for a while, and finally broke my profit target. I was wanting to get it down here closer to 550. So I covered half. Came back up a little bit. I wasn't sure if maybe it was going to bounce, so I didn't want to get greedy, but as soon as it broke again, I covered the rest. And we were getting close to that ascending support line, and it did end up going a little further, but I didn't take any more trades because I had met my goal. but I find it fascinating how they really do play off those lines from that you drew from an hour or two earlier. I mean, I just was looking at it here right before the recap, and it broke VWAP and really went up, broke high a day, and now it's fighting up in all these previous daily levels, breaking this ascending resistance. Big red candle. I'd say shorts could be loading this up, but I don't know that I would trade it again, because that's a lot of green volume there. But yeah, so like we talked the other day, I mean, I want to work on consistency, but I have been noticing that as if I don't meet my goal really fast and it seems to consolidate for a while and then finally break, it does push pretty low. So maybe with some time after being back in a live account for a while, maybe I'll try to maximize the gain there. But for now, I just want to get some consistent profits. Good example of why you can't hold them forever, though, because this one's definitely coming back. All right, I'll see ya.